Alright everyone, so like I do a lot of video reviews on Transformers. It's kind of my main thing here. I have done some Korean toy reviews, most notably the Bike-Loans line of toys, which are actually really fun. And they're very similar to some of the Tobot stuff that I know Vangelis is a big fan of, and I think Vault Matrix has reviewed some of them as well. And there's also a South Korean show called Hello Carbot, which has some bigger figures. And I've never, like, there's some Tobot figures I would love to get. Like, there's a Troll and something else. It's like two big rigs that combine into a larger robot. There's some neat stuff that I'd like to get. Hello Carbot has some larger, big plastic figures, but it was brought to my attention that they also do some smaller versions of those figures. And while I looked at them, and not all of them are amazing, there is this little one. This is Gold Rex. This is the mini Gold Rex from Hello Carbot. There is a much bigger plastic, clickety, chunky version of this. But you can see this is a very small box. And it's like the box itself is even smaller than I was expecting it to be. I'm like, wait, did I get the right thing? But yeah, but inside the box is a little Hot Wheels sized little dune buggy looking car here. And it rolls just fine. It's very neat. The instructions are inside the box, but it's easy enough that I haven't felt the need to destroy the box, because honestly I like the little box as well. It's just it doesn't take up a whole lot of room, and it's neat. But here is Gold Rex is this one, and you can see right away why I was initially attracted to it, just by the fact that it is very, very orange with some green details and some black on the bottom. But what's really cool is, and again, I don't have the big version of it. I'm sure there may be some sounds and some ratchets and some things and noises that obviously aren't in this one, but it does actually transform into its alt mode. So you can go ahead and pull these, and it rolls just fine. Like I said, it's all plastic. There's no die-cast chassis like you'll see on some Hot Wheels. It's all plastic, but it rolls freely, and it's just kind of a neat little design. I do wish maybe there was a little bit more paint to pick out some of the details here on the windows, and I may paint the windows here black, leave the frames orange. I don't know, just something to pick out some detail, because otherwise it is fairly featureless, and there is some black up here on the larger version. But anyway, little car. We'll go ahead and pull these little green panels off here, and they should just pop right off. There we go. You can see there's just a little peg there on the inside. Pegs into the side of the car, and there's a little tab here that holds them straight. But so you pop those off, and then set those just down for a second, and then right here there's a couple little tabs you can lift up. You just lift that middle piece up, and then pull these back panels above the wheels out to the side, and then lift them up like that, and you can kind of see where this is going. And then down under here, bring these down, pop the two sides of the front end of the car off, rotate them down and around. I'll fold these pieces out. You see there's some smaller little claw hands there. Come down here. And then lift up the head like that. And once this tiny bit of the head is, grab it right back here and bring it forward at that joint. And you can see it is now a dragon. And this is kind of him standing straight up. These green pieces can plug into the forearms and give him some bigger claws, weapons here on his arms. And there is Gold Rex as a dragon robot. Now, I haven't seen the show, so I don't know the plot. I don't know if he's a good guy or a bad guy. He seems like he might be benevolent, but who knows? Because there is a rescue version of him, the red and white rescue version of him. But why would you want that one when there's an orange one? But anyway, posability-wise, like I said, his head crest can be separate. You want to move his head, you want to grab both ends of it to move it, or to tilt it up and down, because the head crest is a separate piece. His mouth does open. He's got a little white mouth here that does open there on the jaw. This looks like it's a joint there that should turn, but that's just where it's attached. But it does have a joint here where the screw is. So you've got the jaw hinge, the head hinge, and then a lower neck hinge right here. The shoulders are actually on ball joints, so you can move them forward and back a little bit in relation to the torso, as well as rotate them around, lift them up, however you want. The arms are just on a hinge here. There is an elbow joint. The hips themselves are ball joints, so you can have him in a more, you can't quite get him into a real good dragon pose because there's no knee bend here. I feel like the larger figure probably has some knees, but you can get him in more of a dragon-esque type of positioning. Here, the tail can move up and down, but it's really just supposed to sit right there. The wings can, you can kind of fold them back right there, and then they have the hinges right here. So it's not super posable, but for a little Hot Wheels size Transformer, it's actually pretty cool. And just a real quick to give you an idea of how he compares size-wise. Here he is with Siege Cliff Jumper in robot mode. He'd actually make a pretty good Tyrantron for, was it Tyrantron? I mean, he'd get a good Snarl. Make a good little Action Master partner to Snarl, I think. Anyway, so like I said, it's small, it's compact, it's fairly posable and neat for turning into such a small little vehicle. But there is Mini Gold Rex from the Hello Carbot series. I ordered it off eBay from South Korea. I think it shipped 2 days ago and got here today. So like super fast via FedEx, and it wasn't super expensive either. It was like, I think, I can't remember what I paid for it, but it wasn't super expensive to have it shipped quickly. But yeah, just search Hello Carbot Mini, and you'll see a lot of listings on eBay. Some of them have a set. There's like more. He's not the only one. There's like 6 or 7 of them, and some places will offer the whole set. The auction I found him in was offering the whole set. You could buy the whole set for, I can't remember what the price was. You could buy all of them, but it also had like a drop-down menu where you could choose just one. So I got Gold Rex. Some of the other ones don't wow me that much, but I thought this guy was pretty cool, and so decided to get him. See if I can get him. Seems a little washed out there. But there is Gold Rex from Hello Carbot line. Very fun, very cool. Just kind of a little curiosity. And like I said, if we get a new Snarl, maybe I'll make him his Action Master partner.